Hello, Team Brina. I'm back again with a special talk kama kawaida, and today I am delighted to discuss this special thing that is attached to us, and it is a cold day, and you can see on how I have dressed myself. It's been a journey and we are all learning. As I always say, each day is a learning day, and today is another good day that we are going to discuss special things that affect us and how we relate with each other in the society. So for those who have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and those who are returning subscribers, I am so happy. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a good while as from the time I started up to date, and today, guys, I'm going to do something on how to deal with gender disappointment. So people just are always happy when we have baby showers, but they don't know what happens afterwards. So the ability to know and to celebrate the sex, that is the gender of our baby, before birth has always happened in the society for so many reasons, because people are always eager to know the baby they are carrying, so that maybe they can arrange themselves on what they are going to buy, so that they don't just do a miscellaneous shopping and then later on they decide to do another one. So this offers parents a lot of excitement and happiness, but most of the time there are others who are disappointed with the outcome of what they get. Then these activities also have led to sadness, then disappointment, then they have also led to even depression when the results are not what someone dreamed of or what someone expected. So this is something that people are not aware, and it affects us so bad. That's why I decided to do this thing. Then the other thing is the social media that both parents to be are thrilled with the sex of the expected child, but there are some two special questions that I would like to ask ourselves. The number one question is it okay to feel disappointed with our baby's sex? Is it okay for us to feel we are not happy with the outcome of the gender reveal? Then the other thing is what steps can you take if you feel this way? So sometimes the outcome is not what we dreamed of or what we were expecting. So in case somebody gets a gender reveal that is not friendly, that he or she was not expecting, how do we go about it? So one thing that I appreciate is that as long as the baby is healthy, that is all that should matter. That is to me. As long as the baby's condition, the baby in the stomach at that very moment is okay, and the mother also is okay, that one is the ultimate thing. So that one is what shows that the livelihood of these two people is at par, and it's good. So but so many issues have always come up that people are not aware. That's why today I wanted to do gender disappointment, and it takes many forms. That's why it's always good to discuss everything that affects us big time. It's good always for us to discuss and to know on how we can do about them. So gender disappointment comes with many forms. That is, it comes with tears, it comes with anger, and feeling disconnected from the pregnancy. And that is the biggest mistake that happens when now the mother is disconnected with the unborn child. You know, sometimes when a mother is expecting to get a baby girl and the gender reveal the outcome is a baby boy, sometimes it has a tendency to affect on how the mother is going to relate with this unborn child. So why does it happen? Why does it happen this way? So this talk, guys, I'm going to have a part 1 and a part 2 because it is something that is very sensitive, and we have always seen in our social media platforms on how it has really affected even our celebrities. So that's why I decided to do this gender disappointment. It is something that is affecting so many people, and it is something that we need to talk about it. So guys, as I've already told you that gender disappointment comes with a lot of forms. It comes with different forms, and I have told you it comes with tears, it comes with anger, then it comes in a feeling of disconnection between the mother and the child, and these are some things that are very sensitive, and that's why I want to talk on. So why does it happen that someone has fear, or someone has anger, or someone has tears, or someone is disconnected with this child from the time now the gender reveal has been done? So one is because of personal preferences, and someone maybe has dreamed of having a baby boy, and maybe in his mind or in her mind he's like, if I get a baby boy, I'll be able to play baseball with my boy, I'll be able to have some sensitive issues with the boy, that is. And somehow like if I have a baby girl, like if it is a woman, and I can plait the same hairstyle, I can we can always do a dress code that is same. These are all the preferences that we have, but they always have then there are some who have reached the number of children that they want, then all of a sudden a pregnancy occurs. So when this pregnancy occurs, then maybe he or she they were not in a position to have another child. Again, this one brings a problem within the relationship. Then the other thing is cultural factors. Cultural factors, guys, are a deep thing, whereby some cultures place additional value to on one sex out of the other. Like now the society we are living in, and there are some communities where they prefer a baby boy to a baby girl, and these cultural factors have affected people big time, and we need to address this. Then some cultures limit the number of children that one should have. Sometimes you go to in a community where they tell you we'll only need one child, or we'll only need 2 children. So this also affects on some women when it comes to having babies. Then the other thing is societal pressure. Societal pressure, this is something that is very big. The friends that you have, they'll be like, hey Brenda, you're always getting boys. Why don't you get a girl this time? And most of the time that we discuss about these issues, God is the ultimate provider of children, because they are a gift from God. And God is the one who will give you what is right for you. Like now, God has good plans for us, and these plans are not for destruction, but they are good plans. And I don't think God can give you a baby boy or a baby girl when He thinks that you don't deserve this child. Then friends put pressure on parents, then they let down on the closest people they are to. So sometimes when you get a boy, the society will overlook, or when you get a girl, they will not want to support you, and this has created a very big danger in our women. And I felt that this was something that we need to discuss. Unajua watu hawajui sex is just something that God is the one who plans. Like now the lady has the XX chromosome and the man has the XY chromosome. So when the lady automatically gives out the X chromosome and the man gives out the X chromosome, definitely they will produce a baby girl. And that one is something that God is the one who does it. Then the other thing is when the man gives out the Y chromosome and the lady gives out the X chromosome, then automatically it's going to be a baby boy. So this is something that the man is not the determinant, and though the man is the determinant of the male sex by producing the Y chromosome, but it doesn't just work that way. So there are some things that work in the spiritual realm. So when we want to do it physically, it cannot give the fruit that is needed. So guys, sex or the gender of the baby is not that big issue. So the issue is we need to appreciate the plans of God in our lives. So the society is not supposed to depict that which kind of a baby one has to get. Then the other thing is just fear of the unknown. You know, some people are just, it cannot be intimidating to think about raising a child of, yani they cannot imagine that they are going to raise, like if it comes to a lady, his mentality is like that she needs to have a baby girl, you see. So when he gets a baby boy, he's like, hey, how can I be connected with a baby boy? It will be very hard for me to raise a baby boy. And just a fear that comes from nowhere, and this has affected people big time. So guys, this is part 1. So we have part 2. Part 2 now I'll be dealing on how do you go about after you have gotten the gender of a child that you were not expecting. So how can you handle it so that you can be able to embrace this child when the child comes. So children are from God, guys, and we need to appreciate what God is doing in our lives. If God has given you a privilege to raise a baby boy, thanks to him. If God has given you the privilege to raise a girl child, blessings to you again. So we need not to feel overwhelmed, and we need not to be disappointed when it comes to the gender that we have. So guys, I am so happy.